Lights over there are going golden. Some memory here. What the... What? Fine. Wait, what? Oh! So don't touch those. Got it. I assume the hourglass is its weak point, but I need to charge up my DNA amp. This is the DNA amp stuff that was showed at the very beginning of the game, though. What am I supposed to hit here, though? Touching that is not a good idea. You guys are saying this is nonsense, but there's things that are making sense to me. I don't want to share my theory, though. Come on. You guys should be a little bit more perspective. Though if you haven't been paying attention, I guess it's me. I want to share my theory, but I'll wait till we're at the end. See if I'm right or not. I think I might be right about what's going on. I think I figured it out between the last two chapters what's going on, because there's been a lot of cutscenes that have been showing a lot. That does reflect off the hourglass. So I get back, I think I'm hitting it correct when I hit the hourglass, because if not, I just have to wait for it. Don't hit those. Too many hits. Maybe I'm supposed to hit the enemies before he kills them? I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do during this, though. That is what I'm supposed to do. And he gets stricken there. So, hit enemies in a specific method. Guy by his hammer, even though I was winning. I know what route to take at the very beginning, though, at least. I think my 10 fingers lit up, I understand now. And to regain my orb back after hitting an enemy, I need to go hit into one of these places. A lot more enemies start showing up, so yeah. Almost all fingertips. Almost. Come on, me. I've got all the fingertips so far. So close, so close. I have the power. Did it. I now understand why the chapter's name is Kronos.
You're tired, that's all. Calm down. They'll get you sooner or later.
So we're in. I understand. Let's see. I see. They're the shape of creatures. Probably don't want to break down there, so let's take a look around here. Okay, I'm gonna go investigate a little bit here. My theory. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. I know what this is a reference to because one stack is books, one stack is gears, over here is the world, and over here is a clock. Alright, I know where we're going with this. Hey. Let me investigate a little bit. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't fall off down there. And there's these things that look like they're invisible. Just need to figure that out, I guess. Maybe not mess around with him. There's the tree from the Garden of Eden. Wait, there's something to track with here. Oh, okay, I didn't see you behind here. You're that hooded guy I keep on saying through the whole game, aren't you? Let's find out. This is the scene from earlier, back when we saw the reactor core, but cut off here.
You know, I'm very glad. No, really? What did you expect? You're a pain in the neck. Both of you, yes, you and your sorry excuse for a ship. I'm so tired. Look, you're a big boy now. You can't play around forever. And I can't help you this time. Now go, please. Go. Quit trying. Everyone has had it with you. No one wants you here. So there. He's been asking for it anyway.
I crashed the game. Whichever screen effect was kicking into play right there. But that was the scene that played earlier in the game about the halfway point when we were at the reactor core. So yeah. Wait, I don't want to sit through that again. So if I can do anything this time, because maybe that means I failed the scenario. No, I can't do that though. Reading his study books.
Read this.
Lead it.
You know, I'm very glad. No,
Wait,
really?
I can't read
What
Russian,
did you
right?
expect? You're a pain in the neck. Both of you, yes, you and your sorry excuse for a ship. I'm so tired. Look, you're a big boy now. You can't play around forever. And I can't help you this time. Now go, please. Go. Quit trying. Everyone has had it with you. No one wants you here. So there. He's been asking for it anyway.
Alright, so that's the memory there. Something else on the side of these, right? Anything else to interact with? There's you. Oh, no, I can interact with you.
Read this.
What do you guys suppose will happen if I do not read this? Well, he's the captain. I guess he is a little bit stir crazy. Alright, I'll read it.
You know, I'm very glad. No, really? What did you expect? And I can't help you this time. Now go, please. Go. Quit trying. Everyone has had it with you. No one wants you here. He's been asking for it anyway. Just can't take it.
That makes it seem like I didn't do what I was supposed to do there. What is the key to this? I know where that scene is in the game, but how do I fix this? That wasn't the answer. That's the same scene that we've seen over and over again. Well, I know what this is about. Get out, get out, get out, get out. This scene is important because since we've been trying to save lives, we're trying to save the captain's life, right?
Read this.
Because we just saw the captain die not too long ago. We saw his fate, and we're in the aftermath of everything after the captain dies. So this scene is really important because it's the last thing the captain does that sets him along his death path. So this character's reaction and his choices from this point, because this is where everything downfalls. Technically, there's more Ron before this point, but it's this point, now that I'm thinking about it, that's really important because this is the scene before the captain goes off and then everything else that's about to happen happens. And so it's something that we have to change about this point in time that might change the course of events that's about to happen. Let's see. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to change it, though. What can I do? That is Russian.
You know, I'm very glad. No, really? What did you expect?
Burn in the furnace. It's not the door. What?
I was making it in my spare time, as if I felt something. Now it came in handy. Here, take it. We'll send it to HQ. Let them disassemble it.
Grab my hand! Grab my hand! Come on! Come on, grab! No! Come on! I'm the captain of the North Wind nuclear icebreaker. Welcome. You are lucky. The ice is rather thin here. You could have easily gone under. Well, now, no time to lose. Let's head for the ship. We have some rough times ahead. And let us send our wonderful dogs back. Unlike us, they always find their way home.
"Follow me," cried Danko, and he rushed forward, holding his flaming heart high above his head to light the way. And the people followed him, as if under a spell. And once more the forest began to murmur and wave its treetops in wonder. But its murmur was drowned out by the sound of running feet. The people were running ahead boldly and swiftly, lured on by the wonderful vision of the flaming heart. And even now there were those who perished. But they perished without tears and complaints. And Danko went on ahead of them, his heart flaming brighter and brighter.
Wait. You guys are... Danko was explained towards the very beginning of the game. He was the tribe leader of the people, the tribe that was lured out into the forest. He was the one that was being blamed, was going to be executed for his crimes. Interesting. Danko was the tribe leader. They explained that at the very beginning of the game. I liked it. I think this is one of those endings that wouldn't make sense if you weren't here for the whole entire game. But I liked it. Interesting choice for a cred song. That's a good example of what I'm talking about.
Звездочки нет, песни моей вырван куплет, где на последней странице.
I'm going to talk some about this in a second. And that's what I was about to say. We had to change a lot in order to make this outcome happen. I want to explain some things, but I'll get back to this in a moment. I'll let the credits do its thing though and see what's that in afterwards. I disagree wholeheartedly. Someone's making the argument that everything that you did has no significance, the monsters being killed and all that has no bearing, and a lot of the plot was guesswork. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it doesn't make any sense. More so, that means that you haven't put all the pieces together. And it's not very complicated either. That's why I'm a little bit confused why you're so confused. It's interesting though. And they did a lot of foreshadowing, but yeah. Have you ever played or seen something where the ending would not make sense in any sort of, without the context of the situation? That's important to this, and if you don't understand what's going on, I am thoroughly convinced you were not paying attention to what was going on. I'm not sure if I'd go to say that the ending was amazing, but I also understand that it was an interesting twist there. Not to mention that there is a substance to every situation. One of the big points of the game was that this outcome, or some of the stuff that happened, wouldn't have happened if there was intervenience. Now, I want to explain some things in a moment as well, but now the credit music has stopped, I guess we can talk some about this. So, And there are a few things which I still need to piece together. I will admit this, but I think I understand basically what's going on. Yeah. Now, keep in mind there are 3 elements to the game's story plot, and all 3 are very important. The first one was the setup of the story in the background about Draco, who becomes in charge, a leader of a group of people that are sort of chased off into the forest. They're sort of helpless people put into a helpless situation, and most likely all of them are going to die. Ultimately, they blame him for the actions here. Someone argues you traveled in time, made the ending something that doesn't match what you did in the game. I disagree completely, wholeheartedly. Yeah. But I need to explain something in a second. Here is a... let me talk about time theory here. You know the multiple worlds interpretation theory? About how every single event and every single happening has a consequence, and that essentially with every choice comes multiple possible realities of what could possibly happen. I'm sure you've all heard of that theory before. If you keep that theory in mind, something that was important in this game, which I think is actually sort of well done when I think about it, is that part of our character's point is that he went back and he dealt with all the individual choices that led to an eventual outcome. It's not a single choice that would lead to all of this changing. It's all of the step-by-step stuff that leads to the best possible outcome. Because everyone makes a choice in every single possible scenario. And from those choices, several different alternative realities of what might happen could spin off from. We're getting to the end of the credits here because they're giving the time periods when the game was made and all that. Set sail, ship. See you another time. Now let roll. As long as the dark foundation of our nature, grim in all its incomposing egoism, mad in the drive to make the egoism into reality, to devour everything and to define everything by itself, as long as the foundation is visible, as long as the truly original sin exists within us, we have no business here and there is no logical answer to our existence. Imagine a group of people who are all blind, deaf, and slightly demented, and suddenly someone in the crowd asks, "What are we to do?" The only possible answer is, look for a cure. Until you are cured, there is nothing you can do. And since you don't believe you are sick, there can be no cure. Vladimir Solovov.